Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Agada Onuche, a student of JPTS 100 level second semester, studying business administration. I'm here to discuss on the topic altitude. But before I proceed, I would like to outline the key points. 1. Altitude. 2. Types of altitude. Then 3. The conclusion of the word altitude. Let me start with the definition of the word altitude. What do you mean by altitude? Altitude can be defined as a distance measurement, usually in the vertical up direction between a reference datum and a point or object. That is the word altitude. And now we are going to look at the types of altitude that we have. We have 5 types of altitude. 1. We have the indicated altitude. 2. We have the pressure altitude. 3. We have the density altitude. 4. We have the true altitude. 5. We have the absolute altitude. Having given this type of altitude, we are going to be looking at the explanation of this word one after the other. Now, we are going to start with the word indicated altitude. What do you mean by indicated altitude? Indicated altitude, according to Merriam-Webster, is the height above the sea level as read on an altimeter. That is what we mean by indicated altitude. We now look at the word pressure altitude. When we talk about the pressure altitude is when you set your altimeter to 29.92, you are flying at the standard pressure altitude. That is what we mean by the word pressure altitude. We now look at the word density. Density is the altitude relative to the standard atmospheric condition at which the air density would be equal in a place of observation. That is the word density. Now, we look at the word true altitude. True altitude can be seen, or true altitude can be defined as a vertical distance of your airplane above the sea level. That is the word true altitude. We now look at the word absolute altitude. What do we mean by the word absolute altitude? Absolute altitude is the height of the aircraft above the actual landscape or terrain it is flying. That is what we mean by the word absolute. In conclusion, altitude, the ability to adapt to extreme condition, is a working principle of man's evolution. In the permanent orientation to an optimized equilibrium between man and environment. This is what we mean by the word altitude. And each time you hear or you heard or you listen to the word altitude, when you listen to the word altitude, you need to know that yes, altitude is talking about measurement, distance, and the calculation at which an object is being placed, or it's talking about the movement of an object in a particular place. Thank you. I remain Agada Onuche, a proud JPSTS student. Thank you.